Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Carmi and today we're starting yet another Let's Play, and this time we are starting a playthrough of the Early Pleasantview made by Goth Household. So here is the town. As you can see, the layout is pretty much the same as original Pleasantview, just some updated lots, and I've also added some extra lots. I've replaced these two houses, for example, with apartments instead, which I think makes more sense. But let me read the bio of this hood. As the families finally settle down, the golden years of Pleasantview are only beginning. With peaceful and promising futures, will the townsfolk maintain tranquility or burst into chaos? And yeah, it's made by Goth Household, who I will obviously link down below in the description. But for this first episode, I just want to go through every household and give a little description or introduction, I guess. I think most of you probably are familiar with most of these families, but some might be a little different. Since this is, I believe, 10 years or so before the original Pleasantview from The Sims 2 base game. I might be wrong. I will correct myself otherwise. But we can start here in the Goth household, and here you can actually see Bella being part of the household. If you are not aware, Bella is the matriarch of the household, and in the original Pleasantview she's gone missing for many years. But here you can see it's Bella, Mortimer, Cassandra, and baby Alexander. And their bio goes: the classical Goths, the founding family of Pleasantview. Mortimer Goth and his family came here right after Gunther and Cornelia settled in. Will the family meet up to their highest standard? Because if any of the Goths breaks, anyone in town is ready to replace them. Then I believe the Caliente will be the next order. And this is a bit of an interesting decision from the creator to place Dawn in their household, as if they grew up together, kinda. But yeah, we have Flamenco Caliente, which I believe is Dina and Nina's father. So they are being raised by him. And Nagat, their mother, I guess, already passed. But yeah, we have Flamenco, Dina, and Nina Caliente, and then of course Don Lothario. Flamenco proudly took Don under his wing after the poor boy's parents died. Will Dina and Nina have to realize they are not daddy's girls anymore? Will they be able to get along without jealousy and chaos sneaking in? Yeah, I feel like there can be some drama happening in this household. Because in the original Pleasantview, when they are all adults and Flamenco is sadly passed away, Dina and Nina both have kind of a thing with Dawn, and Dawn is engaged to Cassandra, who we saw in the Goth household. So yeah, it's interesting that they are living under the same roof right now. But then we have the Bachelor family, and Michael Bachelor here is actually Bella Goth's brother. And his bio says: after years of figuring out what that alien technology was, Michael became a prestigious sim in the science world after creating clone technology. But now that his subjects have escaped and are roaming around Pleasantview, can he make amends with the residents after he opened Pandora's box? So this is a bit of a funny story. I believe there are actually clones that Max is made for some reason, like in Strange Town. I think there's like a second nervous subject, or if he was in Pleasantview, I can't remember, but there are like some characters that have duplicates of them. So I guess Goth Household added that as a storyline in this alternate universe. So Michael has created, I think there is a clone of Bella, Skip, Nervous, and Darlene, I believe. And Bella, of course, Bella Goth, and then Nervous Subject from Strange Town, Skip Broke from Pleasantview, and Darlene Dreamer, also from Pleasantview. The next household, which is the Dreamer. And then we have Darren and Darlene and Dirk. And in the original Pleasantview, Darlene has sadly passed away. In this time period, I guess Darlene is still alive, and I don't think I'm gonna try to play out the canonical story of Pleasantview, but just like see it as a alternative universe or a what if kind of situation. But obviously if some tragic accident happened, then it happens, but we will most likely get to see more of Darlene than what you get to see in the original Pleasantview. A misunderstood artist, a promising politician, and a prodigy child. Will Darren, Darlene, and Dirk be able to prosper without losing themselves in the way? I can kind of expect them to have a few more children, perhaps. I do believe Darlene is she's a family sim, so we will probably roll those kind of ones. And we can go to the next household. Here is the Burb family. And here we have a bit of a different lineup. We have Tiffany, who is John's mother, I believe, and their family dog, which is kind of a fun addition to the family. If you didn't know about the origin of the Burb family, they're in Sims 1, I believe, Unleashed, where the pets expansion of the Sims 1. And in that family, John was a child, and they had a dog called Tucker, I believe his name is. So yeah, the creator of this neighborhood, I guess, kind of built it upon that story and added Tucker to the family, which I think is really nice. It's a cute addition. Yeah, so we have Tiffany Burb, John Burb, and Jennifer Pleasant. So John and Jennifer are not yet married in this time, and they also obviously haven't had Lucy yet, which Jennifer is pregnant with, or well, we'll see if it ends up being a boy or a girl. But in original Pleasantview, John and Jennifer has a child called Lucy. Tiffany, the recent matriarch, wants to move the Burbs to the hustle and bustle of the city, but now John and his fiancée Jennifer don't want to cut their roots from peaceful little Pleasantview. Will their ultimate decision bring them together or even more apart? And I think when we go into this family, I believe Jennifer is probably gonna give birth right away, because I went into all the households previously on my own just to like check everything is fine and like maybe touch up on some makeovers and stuff. But when I went in, Jennifer like went into labor right away, so I had to like quit without saving. So yeah, that will be right from the start of the family. And we have the big Langerak family here, which is probably inspired from the Sims 3 version of Sunset Valley, which is the beginning of Pleasantview, I believe. Or, well, yeah, there are connections between Sunset Valley and Pleasantview. But in that town, Kaylin Langerak, who is the maid in Pleasantview, she is a child and she has her family, which are all of these Sims. But yeah, it's Dustin and Ileana who are her parents, and then Zelda is her aunt. I believe it's Ileana's sister, and then Parker is her brother, and then we have Kaylin. The Langeraks may have left Sunset Valley and all its drama, but they sure brought some scandals with them. Will they teach young Kaylin to make the right decisions in life? I've actually played this neighborhood on my own a while ago. And there was some drama happening here between, well, Zelda and Dustin and Ileana. I think I think Zelda and Dustin got romantic, and there was some drama happening. But we'll see if that happens this time around as well. Or maybe not. We'll see. That is the exciting part. Well, next we have the Pleasant Oldie family, and as you can see, it's the good old Pleasant, but also the Oldie family. That makes sense from the name. So we have Herb and Coral living together with Mary Sue and Daniel, and their twins Angela and Lilith are just toddlers at the moment. Mary Sue and Daniel seem to have everything under control. Both seem to have a very bright future, but now that their honeymoon phase of their marriage is over and they have to raise twins, will they thrive or crack under pressure? The Oldies were invited to live with their newlywed daughter. Herb and Coral were excited to have something new in their oldie life. But will they be able to find time for themselves while taking care of everyone else? So I guess this is a bit more exciting way to play this family, or the Oldies, especially since playing two elderly is not very exciting. But personally, I don't think Mary Sue and Daniel are like super fun to play either when like the twins go off to college or leave the house. But hopefully this will make it a bit more exciting to have the twins grow up and having some help around the house. Maybe there will be some drama. I mean, there's two romance sims under the same roof, so probably there will be drama. I believe we have two more households. We have the Baroque over here in the trailer park area. And then, of course, Skip is not part of the neighborhood in original Pleasantview. Or, well, he is part. Well, he passed away in a mysterious pool accident, which is an unresolved mystery, I suppose. But here he lives. He is alive and thriving. Yeah, there is Brandy and Skip Broke and their son Dustin. Brandy and Skip struggle to get their life together. It's not easy not having a steady income, but at the end of the day, they're happy and healthy. At least sometimes. Brandy's getting some strange nausea recently. Wonder what that could be. What could that be indeed? And then we have the last household over here in the little cottage in the woods. It's the Crumple Bottom family, which are related to the Goth family. We have Agnes Crumple Bottom, and then Cornelia Goth, and their two cats, Hecuba and Menelaus, which are also in Sims 1 Unleashed. I think it's Cornelia and her husband that have the cats then. But yeah, these cats are reoccurring from The Sims 1 Unleashed anyway. After the fire of 1984, Cornelia decided to live a more secluded life. After a few years, Agnes came to Pleasantview, moving in with her big sister. Will the Morning Sisters learn to find some passion without relying on others? So, yeah, both of their men passed away, or husbands, men. Both of their husbands have passed away, so they are widows living together with their two cats. And yeah, they will probably not be around for too long. I believe they are both pretty old. So we might not see too much of them, but we'll see what we can do with them. Maybe some witchcraft could be fun. We'll see. But yeah, they live in the little cottage over there. But that is the whole town. I'm very excited to start this series, and hopefully I will have the first official episode out sometime soon. I apologize for the lack of posts lately. There's been a combination of not being able to record and also not being motivated to record the series I've had, like the Bachelor challenge. I just didn't feel like there was enough drama that I hoped for. There's not much competition, is there? If there's one person who's leading by far. So I decided to discontinue that series. But I do want to get back to the Belladonna Cove Let's Play soon enough. And maybe do some more like one-off videos as well, like my Strange Town tour. I would like to tour some other neighborhoods that I've been playing on my off time whenever I feel like it's a good time to do so. But yeah, so this is just a short introduction of the Early Pleasantview, which we will see more of very soon, I hope. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye!